Miami air is frigid tonight, but everybody standing in. Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Number 25 is the second out of the opening frame. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. There's a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting second. Right
First
fielder.
offering on its way.
Mike.
Hot shot to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Now in the box, Matthew Zicafus. And at first for him following the 1-out single.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trout has it, and it's a quick out number 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation,
Rhys Hoskins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mike Piazza, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Mike Piazza.
Skied into straightaway right. Donaldson has a play. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In now is Pedro Alvarez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Trevor Story will come on as a pinch hitter.
Trevor Story.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That counts 1-1.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Nope.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Ramirez showing off his range, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So here now's the pitcher, Corey Kluber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his left. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Zickafoose has it. Throw in time, and the side. Striding in, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Second baseman, number 25.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale.
Hail.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Donaldson. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swung on and missed, and that. Ready for another chance, Matthew Zickafoose will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Number 25 ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here comes the babe. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Kluber is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Piazza.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Trout is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Arenado is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. 1 out. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First delivery to him on the way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sale's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding into the box, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 the count now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Matthew Zickafoose. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon's after it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Mike Piazza 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And there's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended.
Oh, a great diving stop at short. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Applies the tag, and he is out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off there, 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. And
your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Francisco Lindor is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Ball one.
That's inside.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. It's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Number 25.
Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Charlie Blackmon.
Brad Hand will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So striding forward now, number 25. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And now Bryce Harper. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Zickafoos from shallow center. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles going back on it to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one, here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hand is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Brad Hand. But I've got to say, I'd be surprised if Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Billy Williams will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
1-1.
It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Steph Sickerfoos as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player.